The pandemic was very good for Taiwan because it resulted in this huge demand for tech. And that can be seen really in two stages. So the first was the first thing of working from home and the big demand for tech that resulted from that. So that's obviously important for semiconductors and is important for tech hardware like, PCs and notebook computers, all of which are made by Taiwanese companies. So as that process happened, exports surged. And so again, while the rest of the world was really struggling with the pandemic, Taiwan's economy actually did very well during the pandemic because it was led by exports. And in fact, Taiwan is probably one of the only economies in the world to come out of the pandemic looking stronger than it went in. And in fact, it's very clear in the data that if you look before the pandemic, Taiwan's economy was growing sort of at a level similar to Korea. Since the pandemic, Taiwan's growth rate looks much similar to mainland China. So there's been this huge acceleration over the course of the last 5 to 6 years or so. And again, that's because of this rise in IT demand that happened during the pandemic, which then has got a second wind because of the AI demand that has been kicking in since then. And so there hasn't been any pause in this. And this can be seen very clearly in TSMC's results, for example.